Hello, welcome back to this week's vlog. And before we go any further, this week's YouTube recommendation is a friend of mine. I've known this guy since he was a lad, literally just a few years old, and his dad was bringing him up to the Falconry Centre long before our time running Icarus. Passionate about birds of prey, favourite thing in the world is peregrine falcons, and loves all wildlife and nature. And compared to me, he's an academic lad. I want you to watch his videos because it's time to get in there and be part of an absolute infant channel that's growing rapidly. So give him a bit of love, subscribe to his channel if you've got any interest in birds of prey or nature. Really interesting, informative videos, very different from my channel, and already growing at a fast pace considering Ryan has only just started it. Enjoy that, and as I say, give him a little boost and go over and check it out. Really great channel that's going to grow and grow. Tell us something then, Joe.
This is Bargy, our Lugger falcon, part of Project Lugger, who are trying to stop the decline of these beautiful falcons in Pakistan and India. She's still a youngster, but flying absolutely amazingly and really using her brain to try and if I can speak, outfly me and catch the lure.
Protect me, Joe. Protect me with your knowledge.
Just stand still, it'll be fine.
landed on you, Dan. They're eating, aren't they? Your fave? Yeah. Wow.
Getting hot now. So all of this corner of this building, it's been built as a kind of a lean-to kind of thing, and it's just rotting away. So we're going to temporarily give it a few more years of life. There's nothing in there that's valuable or can let people intrude into the main building. But yeah, I think it's going to fall down if I don't attend to it soon. Have you ever been one of those people that has to have a pet owl? Well, my advice is don't have a pet owl. You'll regret it. You won't want to keep it for 30 to 60 years. You won't, honestly. And if you're not going to, then don't get an animal, really. If you're not going to keep it, nothing wants to be passed around. If you're absolutely manic on getting an owl and learning how to work with owls and train owls, then African spotted owls are really high at my list, of recommendation. Good size owl without being stupidly big, but not too small that you'll have difficulties training them. Wonderful personalities and pretty easygoing creatures, and they certainly look beautiful when they're the camera's not over there. There it is. They are absolutely beautiful birds to work with. But as I said, do you know what? Don't get any animal to keep, work with, or as a pet, unless you can really commit to its whole lifespan. We're talking about owls. Don't just go and get a barn owl because they're so cheap. Holding their own in the wild in the UK. In captivity, they breed faster than hamsters. These things mass-produced by people that should know better. There's way too many being produced, and that means they're being sold for peanuts, which means people buy them on a whim for their kids as a cute owlet. This is an owlet for 12 weeks, and then it's a barn owl. that does smelly, stinky poo, coughs up pellets, doesn't hoot, it screeches all night long when you're trying to sleep and your neighbours are trying to sleep. And it's going to live between 20 and 25 years in captivity. In the wild, 80% of them never reach their first birthday. The average life is 3 years old. That's how tough it is in the wild. Stuck in a shed at the bottom of your garden, having food thrown to it, that's no life. Don't get one. Be passionate before you get any animals at all. Plop here, 13. They're different. An African white-faced owl. Look at that. Used to be called a Scops owl, but now long since pulled out of that sort of group of owls. Much more like a micro eagle owl in all their design. Brilliant. Cute, yes. Long-lived, yes. 12 years old. I reckon he'll do 20 years. Enjoy owls. Enjoy owls where someone else looks after them. Or, if you can, see them in the wild. They just won't look at the camera. Well, it might be cold, but if we have a bit more winter weather like this rather than all the wet and wind, look at this. Look at this. Up at the Falconry Centre. Scaring pheasants by the sound of things. But look at that frost. Look at that. I don't care what you say, it is cold. But that's easier on the eye than grey, wall to wall, floor to ceiling greyness. Gardeners are here. They're cracking on with some stuff for next year, or rather for this year, for Easter onwards, when we're going to have more going on in the wildlife area and the wildlife menagerie for you guys to come and see and learn about and talk about. I'm here, Jackie's at work in the hospital. Look at this. I say it a lot, but I know you don't all listen. Get yourselves and your kids and your grandkids outside, because that's way healthier than gluing their nose and your nose to a screen. Like and subscribe, watch this, then get yourselves outside. What are you doing? Don't you laugh at me like that. Well, you get the idea. Mackled up, more mackling up needed, but I'm done here. I've still got mammals to feed. The birds are long since fed and sorted. Now it's time to go and see how the fox, the polecats and the rats are doing. And then it's home. So, and then it's looking after lots of reptiles. I hope you've enjoyed this week's vlog. Yeah, pretty unpicturesque ending. Please subscribe, really important. Tells YouTube that other people want to watch it. Please subscribe, drop me a comment. See you in the next one. Thanks a lot.